All right. I want to certainly welcome everybody. I I believe we got this right. This is now our third annual Veterans Recognition here at Manheim Nashville. No, I speak for Sam and Bo. They certainly wish they could be here as well. But I want to give some recognition to some folks. Of course, I want to start with Anita. We all know, and she's moved up to Cincinnati, but I know we all know she's the one who this was very near and dear to her. She really wanted to get this started. So she brought this to us, brought the idea to us 3 years ago, and I only hope that we can continue to, do her the justice as far as what we do with these celebrations going forward. Also want to recognize some folks who really did a great job putting this together on kind of short notice. Phil Summerford, where's Phil? Phil, come on over here. I want to recognize Phil. Carlos, you can come over here. I want to recognize Carlos as well. Where's Ronnie? Ronnie, come on over here. Where's Gary? Gary Lockwood, where you at? Hiding. Gary's hiding. Gary, get up here. I don't know if Sandra's up here or not, but I want to recognize these folks. They put a lot of time into putting this together. So I want to thank you guys. I know we've still got more of the program to go, but thank you very much for all that you did to put this together. As I mentioned earlier, this is our third annual, and I was talking to Rebecca as we were putting everything together, and by our count, our best guess is we've got approximately 120 veterans. Right now, our total head count is about 428, counting full and part-time. So, to me, that's pretty phenomenal. We've got over 25% of our workforce here as veterans. So, from the leadership team here at Manheim Nashville, for all Manheim, I want to thank you all very much for your service. Thank you. We've still got some more programming that we're going to go through. Some of it will be familiar, some of it will not. But at this time, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Staff Sergeant Hale and his young Marines.
Well, I wish I had more young Marines here for you today, but I have problems with schools, which I'm going to go explain to them what Veterans Day means. And I will. But I have a young veteran from the Marine Corps here, and I have a first lieutenant from the National Guard who's going to step in. Normally when we start our POWMIA ceremony, we'll have all 4 branches of service. And if you're in the Coast Guard, I want you to know that I have acquired in the future a Coast Guard cover. And we will be adding the Coast Guard to this POWMIA ceremony. I don't want you to feel like you've been missed, because you're not. So I'm going to go right into our ceremony. And ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the center of our gathering. You may have noticed this table set before you. It is filled with symbolism, and I will explain. This table is set for our prisoners of war and those missing in action from all wars. They're not with us today. Their chairs are empty, but saved for their hope return. Let us remember their absence. Let us remember the United States Air Force. The cover is already there. Let us remember the United States Army, honored by young Marine Lance Corporal Rummel. And let us remember the United States Navy, honored by Marine veteran Corporal Wayne Ryle. us remember the United States Marine Corps, honored by First Lieutenant Michael Rumman, also a United States Marine Corps veteran. Let us remember the men and women prisoners of war from all branches of service that are too often forgotten. Let us remember them. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms, so that their children could remain free. And we remember. The lone candle symbolizes the frailty of a prisoner alone, trying to stand up against his oppressors, as we remember. And there's a black ribbon on that candle, and it reminds us of those who will not be coming home, as we remember. The single rose reminds us of the loved ones and families of our comrades in arms who keep the faith and await their return, as we remember. There is a slice of lemon on the bread plate to remind us of their bitter fate if we do not bring them home, as we remember. And there is salt on the plate. It is symbolic of the family's tears as they wait and remember. And the glasses, they're inverted. They cannot toast with us today, maybe tomorrow, if we remember. The red, white, and blue ribbon is tied to the flower vase by a yellow ribbon that was worn by thousands and awaited their return, and we remember. The faded picture on the table is a reminder that they are missed very much and they're remembered by their families, as we remember. So as we look upon this empty table, do not remember those from the past. Remember our comrades. Remember those whom we depended on in battle. They depend on us to bring them home. Remember our friends. They're the ones we love, who love life and freedom as we do. They will remember what we do today. Please honor and remember them. Well, as First Lieutenant Rumble extinguishes his candle, let us transfer its flame to our hearts. Let us never forget. Let us always remember. was just a young man when he first heard the call. Come and join in the battle, come and give us your all. So he rose up to follow, leaving all else behind. And he joined in this song when he reached the front lines. It's an honor to serve, to join in the fight, to lift up my voice, to lay down my life, giving glory to God, seeking none in return. Well, it's an honor to serve. Now the day he was captured, they locked him in chains. And though weeks turned to years, still his faith stayed the same. And as his body was broken, his dark hair turned gray. Each night in his cell, he would stand up and say, it's an honor, sir, to join in the fight, to lift up my voice, to lay down my life, giving glory to God, seeking none in return. Well, it's an honor to serve. Now one day the war finally came to an end, and he spoke with his heart as he stood with his men. We're honored to have had the opportunity to serve our country under difficult circumstances. We are profoundly grateful to our Commander-in-Chief and to our nation for this day. God bless America. And as they lifted the flag at the front of the crowd, well, I watched him stand up and bring his hand to his brow. Oh, Lord, help me remember what true honor means, and no matter the cost, to stand up and sing. Well, it's an honor, sir, to join in the fight, and I will lift up my voice, and I will lay down my life, giving glory to God, seeking none in return. Well, it's an honor to serve. Oh, it's an honor, sir, to join in the fight, and I will lift up my voice, and I will lay down my life, giving glory to God, seeking none in return. Well, it's an honor to serve. Oh, it's an honor to serve. We're honored to be here today for this third anniversary that we've been here. We thank you for your service, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the future. God bless you all. God bless America.